WMIX Sports. Rams basketball on WMIX and WMIXSports.com is powered by the official voice of Rams Athletics, Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Mount Vernon Rams basketball is also presented in part by Ren Lake College. Save thousands on your college education. Log on to rlc.edu. Tyler Toyota and Tyler's Buick GMC. Totally Tyler's. The Medicine Shop of Mount Vernon. State Farm Insurance Agent Tony Wilt. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Second Chance Auto on Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Winning Edge. See what they can customize at winningedgeusa.com. Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac of Mount Vernon. And also by Banterra Bank. Banking with local style. The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. Landers Collision Centers of Mount Vernon and Salem. Big or small, Landers fixes them all. Schmidt Ford of Salem. People's National Bank. Ford Square and King City Chrysler. You can count on us. And Bird Watson Drug of Mount Vernon. 2 locations to serve you better. We take you to the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by Tyler's, where Chris Hugo and Danny Zerwinski are standing by for the Landers Collision Center's pregame show. Mount Vernon Rams basketball starts now.
Welcoming into a sold-out Marion Junior High School, at least from a Marion perspective. Glad to have you with us on WMIX FM. You can watch us online tonight at WMIXSports.com. Good evening, I'm Chris Hugo. Lady Rams basketball coach Jeff Lonnon is alongside, and tonight the 8-1 Mount Vernon Rams travel to the 3-5 Marion Wildcats. The Rams are 1-1 in the South 7. Marion is 0-2. They came close last week against Centralia on the road, and they return home. They're home away from home here tonight. This is your Landers Collision Center's pregame show. Big or small, Landers fixes them all. Call 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888-LANDERS. You can see their work online at LandersAuto.com. Plenty more to talk about in the Landers Collision Center's pregame show, including a little bit of preview of this contest. The Mount Vernon Rams and the Marion Wildcats is a South 7 Conference showdown. We'll talk about it next. This is Rams basketball, powered by Community First Bank.
Hi, I'm Joe David Cummins, president of Community First Bank. I love this time of year, time that we spend with our family and friends, the lights and decorations, the food, and just the feel of the season. During this season, there are more smiles, more thank yous, and a general feeling of kindness and generosity that is not present as often during the rest of the year. There's a feeling of calm and hope. My Christmas wish for each of you is that you take time to help others and share the blessing of Christmas with others that you meet each day. From all of us at Community First Bank, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Happy holidays. This is Mike from Tyler's in Mount Vernon, and our family's third generation is proud to bring to you the most innovative car, truck, and SUV store. We appreciate your business. It's the totally new, totally Tyler, and it's totally for you. Happy holidays from Tyler, Toyota, Buick, GMC. Exit 95, Mount Vernon, Illinois, or on the web at tylersbuickgmc.com.
Totally Tyler. Buick GMC.
Make that Rams fan in your life easy to buy for this Christmas. Winning Edge in downtown Mount Vernon has an amazing assortment of apparel and novelties. Rams gear is perfect for a stocking stuffer or gift wrapped under the tree. There's plenty of orange and black for the men, women, and youth in your life, with sizes ranging from 6 months to 3X. See the new fashions and styles at 212 South 9th Street in Mount Vernon, or shop from anywhere at store.winningedgeusa.com. Winning Edge wishes everyone a Merry Christmas.
Bird Watson is celebrating 40 years of providing our customers with caring, compassionate personal service.
Over the years, we have added services and products to ensure that we are meeting the medical needs of our customers.
We are proud to announce that we're once again expanding our services and products to meet your needs. Our location at 3401 Broadway will provide dedicated and specialized pharmacy services.
Our expanded scrubs and shoes, medical equipment, and supply offerings will be provided at our 1200 Main Street location. Bird Watson, specializing and expanding to provide our customers with better service and expanded product offerings.
Your home for the Mount Vernon Rams is WMIX Sports, powered by Community First Bank.
Welcome back inside Marion Junior High School, where the Marion Pep Band has made it quite the atmosphere here tonight. Glad to be with you from the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios. This is your Landers Collision Center's pregame show. Big or small, Landers fixes them all. Call 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888-LANDERS. The Mount Vernon Rams, the Marion Wildcats, Part 2 tonight. The Rams have already beaten the Wildcats once this year, 50-40, as both of these teams open up their season on a neutral floor. That was at Carterville High School. It was night one of the Pyramid Plus. Since then, both of these teams have gone on to quite the fanfare and somewhat success when you look at the Marion Wildcats. We'll talk about them here in just a second on your Landers Collision Center's pregame show. Big or small, Landers fixes them all. Call 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888-LANDERS. Lady Rams basketball coach Jeff Lonnon alongside Avery Barton here handling the camera. I'm Chris Hugo. Steph Gass is back at our Mount Vernon studio. These two teams met on the opening night of the season. 50-40 the final in that one when the Rams beat the Wildcats on night one. Since then, Wildcats have had their ups and downs. They lost to Heron, but they beat Collinsville in a big win on the final night of the tournament. They've beaten Salem. They've beaten St. Louis Sumner, but since then, a 3-game losing streak for Marion, losing to Carbondale, Belleville East, and Centralia. So up and down so far for this Marion Wildcat team.
Up and down, but those are three pretty good opponents to lose to if you're going to lose. So you can't really judge Marion on the fact that they've lost 3 in a row and think that they're down and everything's just doom and gloom for the Marion Wildcats. They're playing in this gym tonight, and I'll tell you what, Chris, this is one of the loudest gymnasiums I've been in a long time. I mean, it's hard to hear you talk to me. It's hard to hear the station back on the headphones whenever we're sitting up here high in these rafters. It's a very steep gymnasium. It's kind of a horseshoe-shaped facility. It's rather dated. It's got some old-looking pipes and some old-looking side baskets. It's got one end that's painted and the other end it's not. This is a whole different atmosphere for the Rams in here tonight, and you kind of throw these records out because, again, a South 7 conference game on the road and in an old facility like this, I don't know. I'm interested to see how this one comes out here and how the Rams come out in the first quarter, see if they're sharp or they're not.
Well, I think the noise is going to be a factor of this Marion Pep Band, obviously getting this crowd energized here from Marion Junior High School. When you take a look at these two teams, both are well coached. The Rams have Doug Creel at the helm. They are 8-1 this year with a 1-1 South 7 mark. The Wildcats, of course, are coached by Shane Hawkins, who in his limited time at Marion has done a phenomenal job. They won their first regional last year in 24 years, and really, under Shane Hawkins, seem to be succeeding.
Well, absolutely, and, is a very good basketball coach. Shane Hawkins is a legend of Southern Illinois when it comes to basketball. I mean, let's face it. I mean, I used to watch Shane Hawkins bring the ball up for the Salukis for, 4 years straight back in the heyday of whenever we were younger and went to a lot of SIU games. Shane was a fixture on that basketball team, and previous to that, a great Pinckneyville Panther in Shane Hawkins. I mean, so these guys are well coached, and they'll be well prepared. And on the other side, of course, we know our guys are going to be very well coached and well prepared. This is a great coaching matchup with Doug Creel and Shane Hawkins. I'm looking really forward to this. I think that these two teams are going to go head-to-head tonight, and I think it's going to be a really good basketball game. And it's just a great South 7 atmosphere, isn't it? It's just this noise, this band. The stands are starting to fill up now in front of us, and two South 7 teams, two great South 7 coaches, and I'm really looking forward to this one, Chris. I'm glad I came down. I'm glad you asked me to be on tonight.
Well, it should be a great night for Mount Vernon Rams basketball. They've beaten Marion once. They play them again. It'll be tough here tonight. It's a true road game for the Rams here at Marion. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll talk more about it here on your Landers Collision Center's pregame show. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
The golfer in your life just became the easiest to shop for with holiday savings at Rinley College Golf Outlet. Make them a big hitter. Callaway X2 hot drivers are just $199.99. You're saving $130. That'll buy plenty of balls with the special holiday offer on Titleist Pro V1, Pro V1X golf balls. Only $39.99. Every golfer needs to look the part. All in-stock clothing is buy one, get one half off. Or find gift certificates available in any amount. Make it a Merry Christmas at Rinley College Golf Outlet at the RLC Marketplace in Mount Vernon.
I'm so tired of all the fees my bank keeps charging me in my checking account.
Sounds like you need to join in on my New Year's resolution.
Oh, yeah? What's your New Year's resolution?
I'm going to People's National Bank to open a free checking account so I don't have to pay to have a checking account.
Is it really free?
Yes, and you even get to choose from 3 free checking accounts, including interest and rewards.
That sounds great. This is one New Year's resolution that I'm going to keep.
People's National Bank, proudly serving Southern Illinois since 1909. Qualifications apply to earn free checking rewards. Member FDIC.
Hi, this is Jeff Schmidt of Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac in Mount Vernon. We have savings of up to $10,000 on remaining 2014 Chevy Silverados. This makes Schmidt the obvious choice for all your truck needs. Plus, get a 2-year, 24,000-mile free maintenance plan. The Silverado features rugged, high-strength steel in the frame and body structure. This steel is light and durable, Get your Silverado now at Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac, 3423 Broadway in Mount Vernon.
Does legal for less auto insurance make you feel uneasy when you think about what would happen after an accident? I'm Shauna Armstrong with Page Insurance. Dairyland offers month-to-month coverage that won't leave you stranded after an accident. Dairyland offers a fair and reliable claim service and easy SR22 filings. They offer low down payments and affordable payment plans regardless of your insurance history. Come see me at Page Insurance on Crown View in Mount Vernon or call for a no-obligation quote at 242-7000.
Dairyland Auto products are underwritten by a member of the Century Insurance Group. Streaming worldwide at WMIXSports.com. This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball.
On the campus of Marion Junior High School, if you want to call it that, Chris Hugo with Jeff Lonnon alongside. WMIX FM, WMIXSports.com has your video. Don't forget to find us on social media. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, we're all over all three here tonight. We have another game going on AM 940, the WMIX Sports Basketball Showcase, the Wattonville Spartans against the Woodlawn Cardinals. That pregame is on the air right now. Right now we're on the air here from Marion on the FM. And right now the Mount Vernon Rams looking to get their 9th win on the year. They're 8-1 on the season, 1-1 in the South 7 Conference along with 4 other teams. The Outsoft Crusaders are 2-0. The Wildcats are 0-2. Those are the only 2 teams in the South 7 not 1-1. For the Rams, important game here. When they played Marion the first time, it was on a neutral floor at Carterville. Now they have the Wildcats here in the junior high. Not technically their home, but a place they used to play back up until the late 80s. And so for a Marion team, obviously the atmosphere is going to favor them. Rams are going to have a good, true, tough, true road game.
Tough is right. This atmosphere alone, you can tell right off the bat, this is going to be tough. It's going to be challenging. Playing on the road in the South 7 is very, very tough to begin with, but then you come into this place and you just don't know. I mean, obviously, this is not Marion's home court either, ordinarily, but they've been playing here this season, and I'm sure they're used to it by now, and I'm sure a lot of these kids played here as they were coming through the system when they were younger. So, that may make this even more of a home court advantage for Marion, because even at the high school, these kids didn't play junior high at the high school gym. So this may be even more of a home court advantage, looking at just the psyche of Marion and their kids that played here. So again, it's a very interesting matchup, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm ready for some basketball.
Well, so many interesting dynamics to take away from this one here tonight. For the Rams, you have a nice 3-game winning streak, but that 3-game winning streak comes at home after a tough road loss 2 weeks ago tonight at Outsoft. 75-54 was the final in that one. The Rams have since won 3 straight. Have to be feeling good, have to feel like momentum is on their side after winning 3 straight when the Wildcats have lost 3 straight.
Yes, very much so. There's no question about it. We talked about Marion and the 3 losses maybe being a little bit deceiving, being the 3 good teams, but there's no denying the fact that Mount Vernon's been on a roll. I mean, when you just have 1 loss and you're almost to Christmas, you've done something right. There's no question about that. The question tonight is, can we continue the same formula that we've been, kind of following in the first 9 or 10 games? Can we get to the free throw line? We're good free throw shooters. We've done a lot of damage at the free throw line, especially Braden Fitzgerald late in the fourth quarter. I don't know how many games that we've watched where Braden kind of, we might have had an 8 or 10 point game or maybe even closer, and Braden kind of took over and just knocked down free throw after free throw after free throw, and maybe some of his teammates get involved in that tonight too. That's been kind of the formula, get a lead into the fourth quarter and then make free throws, especially lately. So we'll see if that kind of plays out here again tonight. The Rams defense has been solid all year long too. The straight man half-court defense, they match up. They don't let you have anything easy in the paint. They're going to make you shoot it from out. They're going to try to stop transition and try to make you set up and then take tough shots. I mean, it's a good defensive philosophy, and we'll see if the Mount Vernon Ram defense can continue that tonight.
Well, for the Rams, you have this game here tonight. Obviously, the utmost importance being a conference matchup. You have a non-conference game in which you're favored tomorrow night against the Waterloo Bulldogs before heading into the Effingham Christmas Classic next week. For the Rams, they would love nothing more than to get a conference win here tonight before heading off into non-conference and holiday play.
No question about it, but I guarantee you, if this is the one they want. I mean, they want them all, but this one has a little bit more juice to it because of the South 7 implications. And winning on the road, and I've said this 100 times, winning on the road, any win you get on the road in the South 7 is a big one. And there's no question that even though they play tomorrow night and they're going to be jacked and ready to play that game and hopefully win that game, all focus right now is on this game in front of us because it is such an important game in the South 7 with implications for that conference championship in the end. And, hey, this thing's not over yet. Everybody knows Althoff's loaded. No question about that. But you got to play the games. And there's no question that Althoff still has a long road ahead of themselves before we can declare them the conference champions. And anything could happen. That's why games like these are so important for both Marion and Mount Vernon here tonight.
Well, 2-0 Althoff travels to 1-1 Cahokia, 1-1 Centralia traveling to 1-1 Carbondale, and 1-1 Mount Vernon is here at 0-2 Marion. We're at the junior high tonight. Cuss Wilson Gym out of service right now. Has to do with a fire marshal and fire capacity type issue. Not enough exits there that lead outside of their construction areas. So many of their games here at the junior high still. I know your game, Jeff, with the Lady Rams,
right,
scheduled to be at the junior high as well, and that's going to be in February. At least that's what it's listed on the school website on the schedule. So, I mean, they may not get to play in their actual home gymnasium all season.
No, but you know what? When it's done, it's going to be really nice. Yeah. And I've had an opportunity to be over there a couple times just in the last 6 months or so, and looking at their football facility, their weightlifting facility, and now they're working back into that gym facility and getting it where they want it to be. It is going to be quite a facility once it's done. So I'm sure they're glad to pay the price and be in here for a year for what they're going to get down the road.
No doubt about that, and hoping that this one's going to be a good one here tonight. The Mount Vernon Rams and the Marion Wildcats will be coming your way in about 5 minutes. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have your Ford Square King City Chrysler starting lineups. But first, we must honor America. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
Fact, there are 10 pharmacies in the city of Mount Vernon alone. So how do you choose your pharmacy? Are the staff people friendly and the pricing reasonable? Are they knowledgeable about medication interactions? And do you feel they're willing to take the time to talk to you one-on-one? If your answer is no, call Eric and the staff at Medicine Shop Pharmacy in Mount Vernon. They'll always take the time to talk to you and have the knowledgeable staff to help you and your family with all your health care needs. The Medicine Shop accepts most insurance plans, and if you don't have prescription insurance, our pricing is very competitive. If you feel like you pay too much for your medications, you very well may be. If you're homebound or want to save some time in your busy day, just give them a call and they'll come to your home or workplace at no extra charge. With all these convenient services and their willingness to serve you, what more could you ask for? Stop by the Medicine Shop Pharmacy, 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon, or give them a call at 618-242-8776. You'll be glad you did. The Medicine Shop Pharmacy, 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon.
Bad luck. Some people were just born with it. Hi, this is Chase Landers with Landers Collision Centers of Mount Vernon and Salem. We all know that someone who has that cartoon cloud hanging over their head, getting rained on whenever the sun is out. The full moon is their worst enemy, and if something can be spilled, dropped, broken, tipped over, or lost, it will somehow happen to this person. Landers Collision Centers has seen it all. Whether you turned the wheel too sharply backing out of your garage and tore the front end off of your vehicle, crunched your undercarriage running over a curb, or clipped your fender pulling into the ATM, Landers Collision Centers has your back, and we certainly won't judge. As a direct repair facility for many insurance companies, we take care of just about everything, even getting you into a temporary vehicle while we restore yours. That's the Landers difference. Top to bottom, big or small, Landers fixes them all. Come see us in Mount Vernon and Salem and ask us about free detailing for the life of your vehicle. Or call 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888-LANDERS.
Follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball.
Welcome back inside Shagnon Gymnasium. Force of habit. Had to have 5 straight broadcasts from Shagnon Gymnasium. That'll do it to you. But Marion Junior High School tonight's where your WMIX Sports Mobile Studios happen to be. We're here to wrap up your Landers Collision Center's pregame show. The Mount Vernon Rams and the Marion Wildcats from the Marion Junior High tonight. We need to meet your Ford Square King City Chrysler starting lineups. King City Chrysler Center, home of the Express Lane, fast oil changes and more. 1603 Broadway in Mount Vernon. It's service without an appointment. First, we'll meet the home team tonight. You'd rather do the visitors to keep it traditional, huh? Or would you rather do the home team? I'm going to leave it up to you.
Do whatever you want me to do.
Let's go ahead and meet the visitors, I guess. That would be apropos.
For the visitors, Justin.
I'm confused. I'm used to being at Shagnon. The visitors are the Mount Vernon Rams.
I got this, Hugo.
You do whatever you want to do.
For the visitors, Justin Shadowins will. This is the starting lineup for the visitors, by the way. Justin Shadowins, Adam Newman, Robbie Dozier, Trenton Dirks and R.J. Manfredo will start for the Marion Wildcats. For the Mount Vernon Rams, Gilwan Nelson, Braden Fitzgerald, Bryce Hunter, Shauntez Taylor, and Luke Wilson will round it out for the Rams.
There you go. Those are your starters tonight, presented by Ford Square. Help Ford Square say goodbye to select 2014 models with 0% financing for 72 months, plus additional Ford credit bonus cash. Log on to FordSquare.com to see their inventory or stop by 1501 Broadway in Mount Vernon. The Mount Vernon Rams and the Marion Wildcats coming to you live from Marion Junior High tonight. WMIX FM, WMIXSports.com has your streaming video. Obviously a home game tonight for Marion, the Rams and visitors here. So many things can go right or so many things can go wrong when you're on the road. And for the Mount Vernon Rams, what do they need to do here tonight to win on the road at Marion?
Have a good, solid start. It's very important. You get this crowd into this game, and you may be in trouble a little bit in the beginning. This crowd is going to be very loud. They're going to be very vocal, and there's nothing in the world better if you're the opposing team in a hostile environment to get off to a really good start. And I think that's probably the biggest key. And I said that, I think, the last time that we broadcasted together, Chris. It's so important to get that good start and to kind of negate the crowd. And then once you do that, you can kind of play your game a lot easier without having that sixth-man advantage that big home crowd brings you.
No doubt about that. And, of course, for the Rams, Cuss Wilson Gymnasium has been a very, very tough place to play, but this team is 5-0 here in this gymnasium, or 4-0 here in this gymnasium. They beat Marion at Carterville to start the tournament back in Thanksgiving week, so obviously the Rams have had their share of success here too, those neutral court games, however.
Yes, sir, they have, but I'll tell you what, I have my doubts, and I wasn't here, and you can tell me this. I'm not sure it was this loud and maybe this kind of environment for the tournament.
No.
It's just a different flavor when you get together and you play a conference showdown. There's no question about that. Again, I wasn't at the tournament. You were, but this is a pretty good environment if you're the home team. And we're going to find out here real quick. The jump ball is upcoming. We're going to find out if the Rams can get out here and get off to a good start and take this crowd out of it early, because I think that's very important.
Well, it's going to be instrumentally important. And right now, they're ready to jump here in Marion. Chris Hugo with Jeff Lonnon alongside Seth Gass back at our Mount Vernon studio. The Rams will be in their away black with orange and white trim. The Wildcats will be in their home whites with navy and gold trim. But the Wildcats are going to jump Robbie Dozier. The Rams will have Gilwan Nelson here as we get this one started. Tip will be lifted, and it's going to be controlled in the backcourt by the Rams. It will be Bryce Hunter with the basketball. Off to the deep right wing for Nelson. He's looking to drive off the dribble, and there's going to be a quick reach foul called on the Wildcats. It'll be their first, team's first here. 7:52 to play in the opening quarter. No score yet.
Hand check foul called early, so let's see if they are going to call it tight and keep this game disciplined.
Rams will inbound in front of the Marion bench. Off of the right wing, that's Bryce Hunter with the basketball. Just underway in the first quarter, no score yet. Deep left wing, it's Taylor. Scoops it over to Gilwan. Nice head fake into the post, kicks out to a wide open Taylor. He'll dribble drive baseline, kicks out to Hunter. Pass is going to be tipped out of bounds by the Wildcats. They'll remain with the Rams with 7:36 to play in the first quarter. Rams basketball is presented by Community First Bank. Always bank on your hometown team. Community First Bank, home of the One account, featuring free checking and high yield interest. Off of the deep left wing, that is going to be Taylor. Up top, Fitz wants a three. Fitz gets a three. 3-0, Rams on top. Here in the early going from the top of the key three by Braden Fitzgerald.
Good sign, and that one was from way downtown, Chris. That was about 5 feet out in front of the arc at the top of the key.
Off of the right wing, Wildcats with the basketball. Justin Shadowin's out of the corner, looking to the right wing for Adam Newman. Newman, a left-hand dribble, switches back right, looking off the block. It'll be thrown out of bounds. It'll stay with the Wildcats, tipped by the Rams. You can find us on the Twitterverse at WMIX Sports. We're on Facebook and Instagram as well for all of your social media needs. There we are, here we are. Off of the baseline, Newman inside. Dozier gives it back to Newman, throws up top. Manfredo off a screen from the right. Dozier, Manfredo, 18-footer on the way, is going to rock the iron. No good. Backdoor rebound to Fitzgerald. Here come the Rams in transition. 6:57 to play in the first. Fitz with the basketball. Between the leg dribble off wing. Throws baseline out of the short corner. Wilson gets back up top. Gilwan going to reset. 6:48 to play in the first. Watch us online at WMIXsports.com. Powered by Rend Lake College. Off of the right, back into the corner. Fitz to Wilson. 3. Yes!
No question. That's the good start we were talking about. And when Braden knocked that 3 down to start, I thought, this could be the good start we just talked about. And all of a sudden it's 6-0 after 2 shots.
No doubt.
Can't get better than that.
6:26 to play here in the first quarter. Robbie Dozier off of the right wing. Manfredo up top. Looking inside. Good play. Left-hand shot blocked. Dirks had the shot. Block was from Nelson. Rams get the rebound. And they will stroll into the front court via Braden Fitzgerald. He'll pull up from 18 and good. Rams are 3 of 3 from the field to start. It's 8-0 with this early run. 6:04 to play in the first. What a start for the Rams.
I guess. Wow.
Shadowins with it off of the right wing. Looking for Dirks in the paint. Goes for Newman left wing. 8-0 score. 5:52 to play in the first. Shadowins ticks in the corner. Ball fake Dozier. Drives, dribble drive. Ooh, post up's going to be short. To the line will go Dozier to shoot 2 on the first Ram foul with 5:46 to play here in the first.
Shane Hawkins is wiping sweat already over there in his suit coat, and I wonder how long that coat's going to last. A few more of those threes rain down, and that thing's going to be off.
And that short free throw on the first try by the Division I Dozier is going to take care of it.
And the jacket just came off. I know how you feel, buddy.
Rend Lake College. Find them online at rlc.edu. See how you can save thousands of dollars on your collegiate education. That'll crack the Goose Egg in the scoring column. Marion's back within a touchdown. It's 8-1. 5:43 to play in the first quarter. Between the circles, that's Wilson. Looks back to the right. Gilwan, deep right wing. 5:31 to play in the first quarter. Rams up 8-1. Trying to go out of the corner baseline. Back to the right wing. Long 3 from Fitz is good. Fitz is perfect for the field. The Rams are up 10. It's 11-1.
Unbelievable, Chris. That's a 25-footer. That's an NBA 3. Just unconscious as Fitz.
Intestinal fortitude is what that is. It's a kick out to the right side. Good ball fake by Dozier. Kick short corner to the right. That is going to be Adam Newman. Newman goes back to Dozier. Swings around. Shadowins wants a 3. Yes. That'll cut it to 11-4. Down 7 are the Wildcats, and they're looking to make a comeback here early in the first if the Rams start an 11-1 run. Fitz wants another 3. Hot hand. No, not that time. Heat check time. Principle of verticality has been broken. Somehow that's on Gilwan Nelson. I would not concur, but it'll go the other way on the Ram foul.
It's the first Ram shot that's been missed. And we are at the 4:52 mark of the first quarter. Not too bad.
That was one good start. Make your own great start when you open a Community First Bank free high-yield checking account that earns cash back. Just ask for, you guessed it, 1. Member FDIC. Shot from the right corner is good. Nice runner by Dozier. He has 3 of the Marion 6, and they're back within 5. 11-6 score with 4:29 to play in the first quarter. Fitz looking to drive from the left wing. Kicks it back door. Good play by Taz. He's blocked at the rim, and Shantez Taylor will go to the line to shoot 2 and try to extend this Ram lead.
Yeah, and it's really nice to see some penetration now because we had 4 3-pointers and 1 2-pointer attempted, and now we got a penetration and a kick, or excuse me, a dish, not a kick, to the rim and a foul for a layup. So it's nice to see penetration to the interior now instead of everything behind the arc.
First free throw good by Taylor. That'll extend it to 12-6 as the Rams are doubling up the Wildcats with 4:21 to play. Here in the first quarter, Rams averaging about 56 points per game here in 2014-15, as the second one good as well.
Shane Hawkins talking to referee Mike Austin during that free throw, saying, what can I do to stop him? I'm not sure there's an answer for that.
There may not be at this point as Dozier, the Division I product, headed to Semo off of the right wing, pushes off up top, throws to the left side. Dirks looking for Manfredo outside the paint. Back to Dirks. Mid-post run in, left-hand layup is no. Rebound will go to the Rams. Into the front court will come Taylor. Looking, no look. Passing lane shut off by Shadowins. Here come the Wildcats on the turnover. Left-hand dribble by Newman. Waiting for the numbers to catch up. Manfredo left of the arc. Back to the right. Ooh, grip and rip 3 on the way is no good. It's short from Dozier. And now here come the Rams in transition. Fitz looking to get to the basket, and that's going to be a carry. No doubt about it. Turnover Rams. 13-6 Mount Vernon with 3:40 to play in the first. We'll look for a Tony Wilt State Farm player of the game in this one. Fitz making it quite the case. He has 8 already. Tony Wilt, glad to help your family with all of their insurance needs. Give his office a call. Find him on the web at TonyWilt.com or look for the white State Farm Jeep around town. Inbound in the backcourt in front of the Wildcat bench. It'll be Newman to bring it across with the left-hand dribble. Able to feed the post. Finds Dozier. Looking to turn around off the double team. Stripped away by Taylor. The Rams force another Marion turnover.
Let's see if the Rams can settle down now in the half court after these last 2 possessions and have ended in turnovers.
Hunter has it up top. Right-hand dribble near the circle at the volleyball line. Looks on a bounce pass to Fitzgerald's. Goes back to Hunter at the circle with 3:10 to play in the first. Up a touchdown, the Rams, 13-6. They started with an 11-1 run to open up the game, and perfect from the field. Good catch out of the short corner by Wilson, who's going to go back to Taylor. Dylan Reeves checked in a moment ago. It's Reeves, Hunter, Taylor, Fitzgerald, and Wilson for the Rams. Starters for Marion. Off of the right side will come Tez. He will be fouling his way to the basket. I said starters, but the freshman Cole Schaefer had checked in for Marty Manfredo, and looks an awful lot like his dad out there.
You're better at those subs than I am. I'm busy watching that half-court offense. I'll tell you what, that was another great example of penetration to the rim, not settling for a 3, and kind of getting that inside-outside threat established early in the game. I think that's very important.
Taylor shooting 2 more. He'll make the first. You'll have another coming. 14-6. As we are dodging bystanders left and right here tonight in the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by Tyler's. They may have 2 new locations, but they are still your best connection for your next automobile. Find them just west of Interstates 57 and 64 in Mount Vernon, or worldwide at TylerToyota.net and Tyler'sCars.com. Second one was no good. Schaefer had the rebound, and now the Wildcats transition into the front court. 8-point game has the Rams up 14-6. Off the screen from the wing comes Dozier. Kicks over to the right side. And now a play in the paint forthcoming. It's going to be tipped out by the Rams. And I did not have Hunter Dodson written in the book, but he is number 40, and he is in the game. Off of the inbound, left of the bucket. They're going to feed Dozier. The runner is no good. It rims out. Dylan Reeves gobbles the rebound. 2:23 to play in the first. Community First Bank of the Heartland presents all the action. Couldn't do it without him. It's off the elbow. Fitz to Brighton Bowers, who checked in. He's going to lose the basketball. Stripped away by Shadowins, who shadowed Bowers. And now into the front court comes Dozier. Runner in the lane. Not a good shot. Rebound to go to the Rams. No foul. And here comes Fitzgerald into the front court. 2:02 to play in the first quarter. Thought about popping. Instead throws to Reeves. He'll try a 3. Short. Rebound to Dozier. And now here come the Wild Kitties into the front court with 1:53 to play in the first. Good stop in the lane. Newman's going to work it off the back iron. It's going to roll off. And Adam Newman should be going to the line to shoot too.
And the fast start is now slowed down. You can sense the momentum is kind of stopped for the Rams, but the Wildcats just can't pick it up. So it's kind of neutral right now. Both teams kind of going back and forth a little sloppier. The Rams now with 3 turnovers now, and those were picked up just here in the last 2 or 3 minutes after that fast start.
Rams still doing just enough to defend the post here against a Wildcat team that's trying to attack the basket as Newman makes the first free throw, has another. It's 14-7 with 1:48 to play in the opening quarter. Chris Hugo with Lady Rams basketball coach Jeff Lonnon on WMIX FM. Mount Vernon Marion Effingham, a free service from Withers Broadcasting. We're dancing with the top of the hour as Fitz danced with another rebound. Here come the Rams, right wing, going to drop it off for Blake Jones. BJ throws over to the right sideline. Fitz will pull up from 20, yes. Wow. I'm not trying to not act excited, but it's the same old song and dance from Braden Fitzgerald, who can make it from anywhere. Phenomenal. Out of the left corner, Shadowin's 3 is partially tipped. Rebound underneath, fought for, it'll be controlled. That's going to be a bump on the Rams. Cheap foul there as Cole Schaefer comes up with a big rebound, was able to knock the body of the defender, and now Schaefer gets himself to the line.
Well, Braden is 3 for 4 from three-point land in the first 7 minutes of the game. And when you got a guy that hot, boy, it makes everything easy, doesn't it?
It sure does. The first free throw short by Schaefer. Obviously comes from a very good pedigree. Son of Jay Schaefer, the former Saluki.
You can get points 3 at a time. It's just very hard for your opponent to keep up. Marion's struggling to try to do that right now, but man, it's tough.
Second free throw, good. It'll be 17-8.
And also, I may add, my college roommate.
I was trying to get you to that point. As up top, it's Gilwan Nelson right of the circle. He looks back, hands it off to Braden Fitzgerald with 1:05 to play in the first. Handoff coming. That was to Hunter. Back to Wilson between the circles. Fitch wants a 23-footer. Yes!
Are you kidding me?
20-8 Rams. Fitch has 4 threes in the quarter, 14 points on the night.
Did you say 23? That was about 27 in my opinion.
Well, I didn't want to give too much, but it's what came to mind at first. 42 seconds left to go in the quarter. 20-8. The Rams are up 12. Fitz probably has a combined 100 feet of threes here in the quarter. Shadowins wants a turn, and he'll get in on the three-point turnstile. 20-11 now. The Wildcats keep it at 9 with the answer from three-point land.
It is a three-point party in Marion.
It feels that way, doesn't it?
Rams will hold for 20 seconds. Let's see if this ends in a 3. Would not surprise me.
Not in the least bit. Fitz trying to shake the defender. Now lobs it all the way near the top. That's going to be for Taylor. As the Wildcats did cut it to 9 as they had an answer from three-point land. Rams were trying to play for the last shot, we would assume. Fitzgerald's, nope, 25-footer, off the mark. And I couldn't see the clock. Time will expire, and that's going to end the first quarter of play. The Mount Vernon Rams 20, the Marion Wildcats 11. We'll take a break and come back. This is Rams basketball, powered by Community First Bank.
Hi, I'm Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. I love this time of year, time that we spend with our family and friends, the lights and decorations, the food, and just the feel of the season. During this season, there are more smiles, more thank yous, and a general feeling of kindness and generosity that is not present as often during the rest of the year. There's a feeling of calm and hope. My Christmas wish for each of you is that you take time to help others and share the blessing of Christmas with others that you meet each day. From all of us at Community First Bank, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Happy holidays. This is Mike from Tyler's in Mount Vernon, and our family's third generation is proud to bring to you the most innovative car, truck, and SUV store. We appreciate your business. It's the totally new, totally Tyler, and it's totally for you. Happy holidays from Tyler, Toyota, Buick, GMC. Exit 95, Mount Vernon, Illinois, or on the web at tylertoyota.net.
Tyler Toyota.
Streaming worldwide at WMIXSports.com. This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball.
14 first quarter points from Braden Fitzgerald sees the Mount Vernon Rams up 20-11. We head to quarter number 2 from Marion Junior High School. Good evening again. Chris Hugo with Lady Rams basketball coach Jeff Lonnon alongside in your WMIX Sports Mobile studio. Seth Gass back at the studio. Avery Barton handling the video for WMIXSports.com tonight. Wildcats will start the quarter with the basketball from the top. Newman looking off the free throw line extended. 2 Shadowins up top. Now swung around the right for Dodson. Dodson's going to leave it for Lane Alexander. He was a starter last year at times for Shane Hawkins. He's worked his way into a reserve player this year. They're getting many key minutes off of the bench. Alexander will give to Shadowins in the corner. A 3 rims out. Rebound to go to the back door for Luke Wilson. Rams are going to the front court, off the left arc, Fitzgerald. Throws it in the left corner. Gilwan trying to attack, throws it away, looking to go back door. Tipped by Marion, but his last touch by the Rams. The 7:21 to play in the first half. 20-11 your score, 9-point game. It's all presented by Community First Bank of the Heartland. Home of the One account. It's free checking with high yield interest. Find out more at their website, comfirstbank.net. Or see them in any of their 5 Jefferson County branches. Mount Vernon, Dix, Woodlawn, and Ida. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC. Dodson up top. Going to scoop off to the right. Good handoff to Shadowins. Now to Lane Alexander. Back left of the circle for Newman. Shadowins to Schaefer in the right corner. Back to the top. Dodson works it over to Newman. Marion trying to slow down the pace a little bit with 6:53 left. We're going to have a foul underneath the basket.
Illegal screen, Chris.
So give a turnover to the Wildcats, a foul to the Wildcats with 6:52 to play. Second quarter action for Marion Junior High School, 20-11. A 9-point ball game here as we must be on what is now the new Williamson County Parkway behind us. Quite a crowd lurking behind the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios tonight.
People everywhere around us.
No doubt about it. To the top is Shantez Taylor. Hands off to Wilson. Going to drop off for the deep right wing in Hunter. Back to the circle. Gilwan, left hand push. It'll be Fitzgerald's. Looking to come around on a curl. Fade jumper, left side, no good. Rebound underneath to Taylor, tipped out by Newman. It'll remain with Mount Vernon. With 6:25 to play in the first half, nobody has scored yet in quarter number 2, as we'll see Manfredo and Dirks check back in for Marion.
I think the sense of urgency from Marion defensively has turned up just a little bit in the break there between the first and second quarter. I think they know that if the Rams get the kind of quarter they had in the first quarter, this thing's going to be over early. They've got to pick it up defensively.
Nice play into the post for Gilwan, and it's going to be a foul on the Wildcats. This will already be looks like their 5th of the night. So that'll be on Newman. Actually, the 4th team foul for Marion with 6:20 to play in the first half. Good lob from the baseline for Wilson. He'll work it into Taylor. Left hand. Looked like he carried the basketball.
Yeah.
His fade jumper's not going to matter because it'll be a turnover on the Rams.
Point of emphasis this year is carrying the basketball. And we have seen it called tonight. That's the second one, and that is the 5th turnover on the Mount Vernon Rams tonight. 2 of those on carries.
You can find a vehicle that'll carry whatever you need at Tyler Toyota. How about their collection of hybrids and SUVs with the Toyota brand? Become pre-approved right now. Don't play the financing waiting game. Apply online at tylertoyota.net. Totally new, totally Tyler's. Front of the Ram bench, that is Robbie Dozier with the basketball. 5:50 to play in the first half. 20-11 your score. Nice play by Newman into the corner. Gets back to Manfredo, who checked in. Now to Dirks up top. Dirks, Manfredo, Newman, Dozier, and Alexander for the Wildcats. For the Rams, it is Fitzgerald's, Hunter, Taylor, Nelson, and Wilson for the Rams. Right wing, that's Lane Alexander with the basketball. Had a backdoor cut by Dozier. Instead goes between the circles, Manfredo. Now left wing from a screen comes Newman with 5:17 to go in the half. Trying to dribble in, shut off, goes elbow. That is going to be Manfredo looking around. Nice one-handed pass over in the corner. Dozier will go to Newman. Ooh, off a curl. Nice play from the elbow as Alexander's going to force a shot. He'll get the foul, and Lane Alexander will go to the line to shoot 2.
That was a really good defensive possession for Mount Vernon. They dug in and played some great half-court defense there for about 45 seconds. Marion cutting through the lane, basket cuts, ball screens, screen-aways, you name it. Mount Vernon defends it all, and then on a little dribble drive, they commit the foul. Sometimes that's the way it goes.
First, make that second free throw. Good. First one didn't drop, second one did. 1-2 that trip for Lane Alexander. First points this second quarter will make it 20-12. Back within 8 of the Wildcats. Hunter with the basketball. Nice slide pass to the elbow for Taylor. He'll look to the opposite elbow from the right side. Gilwan to the basket. Yes. Good post move by Gilwan to get the layup. It's 22-12, and the Ram lead is back to 10 with 4:44 to play here in the first half. Ridley College powers their video streaming. Log on to rlc.edu to see how you can save thousands on your collegiate education. Manfredo throws to the left wing. Alexander going to give it back to Newman. He'll cut back to the free throw line. Now to the right wing for Alexander. Back to the top, Dozier. He wants a big 3. No. Not a very good look that time. Didn't score up well, and the Rams get the rebound. With 4:15 to play in the half. 22-12 game. Fitz trying to go baseline off a curl. Not there. He'll wrap it around. Free throw line kick out to the right corner for Taylor. Hunter has it left wing on a reversal. Inside floater is good. Nice little runner there by Bryce Hunter. He picks up his first points of the night. That'll make it 24-12.
Good to get Bryce involved. Bryce, very important offensively. Got to get him in there and get some balance offensively. Just give us another threat to score.
Dozier wants a 3 left side. No, off the back iron. Tez the rebound. He'll have a one-on-one break up the right side against Manfredo, and one. Manfredo hacked the arm, trying to make Tez Taylor earn it. And to the line will go Tez for the and one after making the shot.
And there's the transition game, which we have not seen. The big play on the defensive end, and then there's one pass up the sideline, and then Tez to the basket, and a 3-point play. So a transition basket for the Mount Vernon Rams, which we have not seen tonight. I think that was the first one.
At the free throw line is Shantez Taylor, looking to increase the lead to 15. And one on its way. The and one is good. He has 6 on the night. The Rams up 15, 27-12. Rams fans, look for the perfect gift for your Ram fan this Christmas. Winning Edge, 212 South 9th in Mount Vernon, or online at store.winningedgeusa.com. You can buy it right online. Rams will force a turnover as Reeves tips the interior pass. Hello. 3:17 to play in the second quarter. The Rams 27, the Wildcats 12. Fitzgerald's with it. Right into the circle near the corner. He's going to back it up. Luke Wilson's going to check in next dead ball. Reeves at the circle. Looking back left, now to the right on the bounce pass. Deep right wing for Gilwan Nelson. He's met by Trenton Dirks. Crossover dribble. Touch foul on Dirks. Gilwan, a nice move to the basket, but he is going to have to re-inbound here.
That could be a 1-on-1 if I can see the scoreboard.
That will be. Good call.
1-on-1.
Partially out of view as that is somewhat obstructed at this point, but we'll have scoreboard updates tonight presented by Bird Watson Pharmacy, who wish you a happy holidays. Check out their new medical equipment center at 1200 Main and save $100 on in-stock lift chairs through December 24th, otherwise known to you as Christmas Eve. Happy holidays from Bird Watson Pharmacy. We'll get to a score in just a moment. In fact, we can tell you at Wayne City tonight, Sisney beats Thompsonville 85-45. As Gilwan made the first, he has another on the one in bonus. And he will miss the second. Rebound to the Wildcats. They're looking to get set up in a half-court offense with 2:50 to play in the first half. Out of the corner will come Shadowin's baseline. Short corner kick out. And they'll reverse it around. That was Dozier via Dodson now as Newman's coming to the basket. He's fouled on the reach as Newman came around top, slid along that left post, got to the block, but now gets to the line. He'll shoot two.
And Wildcats just unable to generate anything offensively unless they drive it and try to draw contact. And when you're when you're in that position offensively, as the Marion Wildcats are, it's just tough to put points on the board. It seems like every scoring opportunity they get is off of a dribble drive, trying to draw contact. They just aren't getting any open looks from the field, and it's a defensive win whenever you're denying all those threes and all those nice 15, 16-point twos that they're trying to take and forcing them to drive to the basket.
At the line with the back one is no good that time by Newman. He makes 1 of 2. He has 2 points in the night. It's 28-13. Community First Bank of the Heartland, home with a one account. It's free checking with high yield interest. Find out more at comfirstbank.net. And welcome back to personal banking, as that's going to be a reach foul. Taylor's going to go to the line for the 1-and-1. As that was just a simple pocket pick attempt, and it ends up in a hack foul. And now Taylor has a chance to extend this Ram lead.
Free throw line so important. People tend to remember the ones in the fourth quarter, but these are just as important.
First free throw good.
5 for 6 for him tonight. He's done a really nice job from the free throw line so far, as has the Rams' whole team.
They have, and now Tez looking for the second. It's good. 30-13. The Rams up 17 here in the second quarter. 2:25 left. Tony Wilt, glad to help your family with all of their insurance needs. Give his office a call. Find him on the web at TonyWilt.com or look for the white State Farm Jeep around town. As Dylan Reese found himself in the middle of the post looking to intercept that pass, but it's tipped out. Marion will reset with 2:18 to go. They'll defuse here on the inbound to the right. That's going to be to Dirks. Looks right wing deep for Dozier. Now between the circle throw over to Newman, who finds Dodson. Back to Shadowins on the left wing. 2:09 to play in the first half. Dirks looking to dribble drive against Wilson. Has to give out. Free throw line extended as Shadowins to Newman. Now to the right wing, Dodson. Trying to work against Dylan Reeves. Back out of the right corner. That's going to be Newman. Now off a screen comes Shadowins. Looking in against the Ram triple team. Going to lose the basketball. It'll be recovered. Now into the corner. Good ball faked by Marion. Out of the corner. Dodson. 3 on the way. No good. It's going to be short. Rebound will go off to the right side. Shadowins trying to work in. To the top off a screen for Newman. Now Shadowins gets it back. Rips another 3. No. Rebound will go to the Rams.
Just nothing there offensively for Marion right now. The defense so good in the half court for the Mount Vernon Rams.
Left of the circle, that's Dylan Reeves. He's looking for Fitz, finds Fitz. Kind of like Where's Waldo, except with Fitzgerald's. Find him with a hot hand as he had 14 in the first quarter, but they've managed to keep him scoreless and at bay here in the second. Bounce pass to the right sideline. That is going to be swung around back to the top for Tess. Hunter got a touch, but Rams looking to make something happen now around the bend.
Rams may just hold for one now at 46 seconds, and we'll see.
Fitzgerald's with it near the scorer's table. Community First Bank of the Heartland welcomes you back to personal banking with responsive quality service for all of your accounts. Community First Bank would like to be the first to say, welcome back to personal banking, member FDIC. As now Fitz is going to come around right of the circle, looking to work back to the sideline with 23 seconds left to go in the first half. Rams with a 28-13 lead as the half is winding down, and what a first half it's been. We'll talk all about it in your Second Chance Auto halftime show. We'll dissect the first half that was, and what a first half it has been. Fitz, right wing, gets off to Wilson, who gives it back to Fitz. Deep right wing with 5, now with 4, now with 3, makes a move to the elbow, loses it. Hunter at the buzzer, no, leaves it off the side of the iron. Rams will go into the locker room up 30-13. We'll take a break and come back with your Second Chance Auto halftime show. This is Rams basketball powered by Community First Bank.
When's the last time you cuddled up by a warm fire and sipped tea while reading your car insurance policy? Hey, you've got better things to do than worry about insurance, and no one knows that more than Page Insurance, your local independent insurance agent. They'll take the time to get to know you because they're part of your community, and by offering personal guidance on insurance for your car, home, and valuables from a wide range of companies like Travelers, they'll help you choose insurance that's just right for you. For a free, no-obligation quote, call Page Insurance at 242-7000 or stop by on Crownview in Mount Vernon.
At Banterra, we understand that banking is a relationship. It's a friendly face that knows your name, understands your needs, supports your goals. Banterra offers a complete range of personal and business banking products with competitive rates and loans that range from small projects to multi-million-dollar opportunities. We offer conveniences such as online banking, mobile banking, and direct deposit. For a strong community bank with exceptional customer service, Banterra is a smart choice for your banking needs. Banterra Bank, a proud supporter of Southern Illinois high school sports. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
I had been suffering with carpal tunnel for years, just coping with the symptoms of tingling of my fingers and gradually getting worse to the total numbness of my hands. My fingers were so numb and swollen, I couldn't even bend them. It was waking me up several times at night, and I was exhausted all day.
If this sounds familiar, you may be suffering from a condition called carpal tunnel syndrome. Dr. Ahn at the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois specializes in treatment of the hand and wrist and treats carpal tunnel as well as treatment of the shoulder and elbow. He performs a minimally invasive procedure on patients who fail to respond to non-surgical methods of treatment. Endoscopic carpal tunnel release is a surgical treatment used to minimize pain, reduce scarring, reduce therapy, and allows patients to resume normal activities in a short period of time. Endoscopic surgery is a highly effective treatment and has been used for more than 20 years. For an appointment, please call Dr. Ahn at the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois at 242-3778 or visit us online at orthocenter-si.com.
Second Chance Auto in Mount Vernon offers great quality cars at bank rate financing, and that's great news. Who else in the area can offer that? For nearly 35 years, they've been helping people with good and not so good credit get a good vehicle at a good price. Just make your payments on time and you can save hundreds, even thousands on the total price of your vehicle. The selection has never been better, so don't get stuck this winter. Second Chance Auto, Route 142 East in Mount Vernon, or call 244-4582. Second Chance Auto. Honest people, honest deals.
This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball from WMIX Sports. The Second Chance Auto halftime show starts now.
Welcome back inside Marion Junior High School. So glad you could join us tonight as the Mount Vernon Rams battling the Marion Wildcats. Second Chance Auto has the largest selection of pre-owned vehicles priced under $10,000 in one location. Find them on Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll have scoring and stats. We'll have plenty to talk about on your Second Chance Auto halftime show here at Marion. It's the Rams 30, the Wildcats 13. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
Bird Watson is celebrating 40 years of providing our customers with caring, compassionate personal service.
Over the years, we have added services and products to ensure that we are meeting the medical needs of our customers.
We are proud to announce that we're once again expanding our services and products to meet your needs. Our location at 3401 Broadway will provide dedicated and specialized pharmacy services.
Our expanded scrubs and shoes, medical equipment, and supply offerings will be provided at our 1200 Main Street location. Bird Watson, specializing and expanding to provide our customers with better service and expanded product offerings.
Hi, this is Jeff Schmidt. Come into Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac in Mount Vernon today and take advantage of the Season's Best event and save on our entire lineup of Cadillac collections. Schmidt has the best selection in the region. Cadillac's beautiful exteriors and meticulously crafted interiors make every vehicle a dream to drive. Remember, when it comes to service, there's Cadillac, then there's everybody else. Hurry to the Season's Best event at Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac, 3423 Broadway in Mount Vernon.
Hi, I'm Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. I love this time of year, time that we spend with our family and friends, the lights and decorations, the food, and just the feel of the season. During this season, there are more smiles, more thank yous, and a general feeling of kindness and generosity that is not present as often during the rest of the year. There's a feeling of calm and hope. My Christmas wish for each of you is that you take time to help others and share the blessing of Christmas with others that you meet each day. From all of us at Community First Bank, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Your home for the Mount Vernon Rams is WMIX Sports, powered by Community First Bank.
Could be the loudest place you've ever visited. Welcome back into Marion Junior High School, where the atmosphere is amazing, but the Rams have been even better. 30-13, Mount Vernon leads Marion here at the half. What other buy here, pay here dealer in the area can save you hundreds, even thousands on the total cost of your vehicle? Second Chance Auto can. Stop by their impressive lot and find out more. Second Chance Auto, Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. The Rams by 17 here at the break. We owe you the Bird Watson Pharmacy scoreboard as we take a look at some games from around the area. At the end of one, Altoff leads Cahokia 17-14. Also after one, Harrisburg leads Massac County 16-15. Fairfield leads Vienna 18-16. Carbondale leads Centralia 9-2. Also after one, Cesarvalier leads Christopher 25-17. And at the half, the Woodlawn Cardinals lead the Waltonville Spartans 29-10. That game is on AM 940 right now. That scoreboard update, however, is powered by Bird Watson Pharmacy. Great gift ideas for mom, dad, grandma, or grandpa. Save $100 on in-stock lift chairs at Bird Watson Medical Equipment at 1200 Main. That great deal is offered through Christmas Eve in case you need that last-minute in-stock gift. We've got that. We've got scoring and stats coming up in just a moment, but we've got another break coming. This is Rams basketball powered by Community First Bank.
Fact, there are 10 pharmacies in the city of Mount Vernon alone. So how do you choose your pharmacy? Are the staff people friendly and the pricing reasonable? Are they knowledgeable about medication interactions? And do you feel they're willing to take the time to talk to you one-on-one? If your answer is no, call Eric and the staff at Medicine Shop Pharmacy in Mount Vernon. They'll always take the time to talk to you and have the knowledgeable staff to help you and your family with all your health care needs. The Medicine Shop accepts most insurance plans, and if you don't have prescription insurance, our pricing is very competitive. If you feel like you pay too much for your medications, you very well may be. If you're homebound or want to save some time in your busy day, just give them a call and they'll come to your home or workplace at no extra charge. With all these convenient services and their willingness to serve you, what more could you ask for? Stop by the Medicine Shop Pharmacy, 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon, or give them a call at 618-242-8776. You'll be glad you did. The Medicine Shop Pharmacy, 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon.
Happy holidays. This is Mike from Tyler's in Mount Vernon, and our family's third generation is proud to bring to you the most innovative car, truck, and SUV store. We appreciate your business. It's the totally new, totally Tyler, and it's totally for you. Happy holidays from Tyler, Toyota, Buick, GMC. Exit 95, Mount Vernon, Illinois. Or on the web at tylersbuickgmc.com.
Totally Tyler. Buick GMC.
Registration for spring classes at Rinley College is going on now. Rinley College can save you thousands of dollars and put you on the fast track to a new career or continued education with over 100 degree and certificate programs. Trained academic counselors will make sure you're on the right path. whether you plan to transfer to a four-year university or head straight into the workforce. Registration by appointment continues through December 23rd. Call 618-437-5321 or log on to rlc.edu. Rend Lake College, your journey starts here.
Broadcasting live from the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by Tyler. This is Vernon Rams basketball.
Welcome back, WMIX, WMIXsports.com. Here at the half, the Mount Vernon Rams lead the Marion Wildcats 30-13. This is your Second Chance Auto halftime show. Second Chance Auto, a long-time and proud supporter of the Mount Vernon Rams. They have the largest selection of pre-owns priced under $10,000 in one location. Second Chance Auto, Route 142 East in Mount Vernon, home of bank rate financing for all fair deals as well. With Jeff Lonnon, I'm Chris Hugo. Jeff Lonnon has the scoring and stats.
For the Mount Vernon Rams, Braden Fitzgerald's led all scorers with 14 points. He had all those in the first quarter. Shantez Taylor had 8. Luke Wilson had 3. Gilwan Nelson 3. And Bryce Hunter had 2 points for the Rams, who have 30 points here at halftime. For the Marion Wildcats, they were led in scoring by Justin Shadowins with 6. Robbie Dozier had 3. Adam Newman had 2. And Lane Alexander and Cole Schaefer both with just 1 point apiece, as the Marion Wildcats scored only 13 points against this Ram defense in the first half. In the turnover battle, Mount Vernon had 5, Marion had 3. But of real significance here, I think, Marion shoots just 3 for 17 from the field in the first half. They have 3 total field goals in the first 16 minutes of basketball, and that's not going to win you too many games. That's 17.6%, 3 for 17 again for Marion from the field. Mount Vernon shot a blazing 9 for 14 for 60%. That included 5 for 8 behind the three-point arc and 4 for 6 from two-point range. In the free throw battle, Marion shot 10 free throws, made 5 for 50%. Mount Vernon shot 9 free throws, made 7 for 78%. So in every statistical category, Mount Vernon has dominated Marion, Chris, in this first half. And the key to the game, as we said before we tipped off, was that fast start. And boy, did we ever get it with that barrage of threes from Braden Fitzgerald to open this game. And let's see now in the second half if we can maintain this momentum and keep pouring those points up on the scoreboard, because if we don't, Marion is capable of coming back in this game. It's not over yet.
As Fitz will make a wide open layup off the left block to open up the half, and he makes it 32-13. The Ram lead grows to 19 as they go left to right. Here in the second half, and we'll have a quick foul. It looks like a reach coming around off that left side as the Wildcats had possession, and now they will, no, it's going to be an offensive foul. My apologies. Couldn't see the action. My view was obstructed. Can't imagine. With 7:41 to play in the third quarter, 32-13. Rams up 19, a chance to make it more than 20. Here on the inbound, it'll be Luke Wilson into Braden Fitzgerald. Also in the game for the Rams, Bryce Hunter, Gilwan Nelson, and Shantez Taylor. Community First Bank of the Heartland is the official voice of high school sports here on WMIX. Find them online at comfirstbank.net. Look for them in their 5 Joseph County branches, Mount Vernon, Dix, Woodlawn, and Ina. Off of the right arc, that is Luke Wilson. Wilson's going to look off the right block. Ooh, a fade jumper coming. It's no good by Taylor. And now here come the Wildcats with the rebound. Good stop there by Dozier to save the possession. Otherwise, it would have been a turnover on the travel. Nice play underneath. That is going to be from up top. High-low. Shadowins to Newman. Make that other way around.
Shadowins with the basket, right?
Yeah, it was Newman to Shadowins. I get them mixed up. Almost identically looking are the two fellas down there, the two guards from Marion. And that makes it 32-15. Rams with the rock, looking to make something happen off the left wing. Trying to lead Nelson to the basket. His layup's long, and the rebound will go to Newman. Into the front court for the Wildcats. They go right to left in their home whites with navy and gold trim. Up top, Manfredo. Swings it around to the left wing, Dozier out of the corner. That is going to be Newman looking for Shadowins. Wide open for 3. No. Rebound will come to the near corner. That's going to be for Fitzgerald. Fitz across the timeline. Kicks in the corner. 3 on the way from Taylor is good. And the Rams continue their hot shooting into the second half.
Yes, they do. Fast start again here in the third quarter. So important to get this crowd back down in their seats.
No doubt about that, for more reasons than just one. Out of the post, it's Manfredo looking to back his way in. Turnaround hook coming, it's good. Manfredo adds 2 more to Marion's tally. It's 35-17. Lead will shrink to 18 with 5:58 to play in the third.
It's a rare post basket for Marion, the first one of the night.
Off of the right will come a curl, and that's going to be baseline backdoor play. Instead, has to be re-corralled. Hunter a 3, yes! Bryce Hunter off the assist from Wilson. Comes up with a big bomb from the wing, and it's 38-17. The largest Ram lead is now 21.
Bombs just keep coming, and Marion has no answer. They cannot shoot the basketball with that kind of proficiency.
Out of the corner, that was Dozier. Looking around, Dodson going to scoop it back. Newman goes in the corner for Shadowins. Left side, Manfredo open up top. Looking to the right, looking left. Slide pass to the right wing for Newman. He looks back for Dozier. 5:12 to play here in the third. It's 38-17. The Rams up 21 points. Nice play. Good post-up move. And one. Silly foul there as Dozier was wide open underneath. A simple hand tap as he was shooting on his non-shooting hand will send him to the line for the and one.
But the good news is that's the first time they've popped anybody loose, even close to the basket on all those basket cuts and flex cuts. So, you know, I guess we're all allowed to have a mistake every now and then, and I'm just going to chalk it up to that. Rams have been doing an excellent job defensively, other than that one time right there.
4:54 to play in the third quarter. 38-20. The Rams up 18. Fitzgerald's off of the far wing. Gives to Gilwan. Wide open baseline to the basket. Blocked from behind. No call. Looked like there was contact as the trajectory of his hand had changed in motion, but Marion the rebound into the front court. 4:36 to play in the third quarter. Community First Bank of the Heartland welcomes you back to personal banking. Has been Frito welcoming himself back into the post. Comes up short on the shot. Rebound to the Rams. 5 Rams on the floor. 5 Jefferson County branches for Community First Bank of the Heartland, the official voice of Rams athletics. Here on WMIX FM, Mount Vernon, Marion, Effingham. As Fitz wants to step back 3. Yes! Hello. 41-20.
It's been a quarter since we've seen one of those.
Yeah, as Newman looking to go across court. Out of the corner, 3 from Dozier. Long. Doesn't have the answer. Rebound to Wilson. What a rebound by Luke. Up ahead to Taylor. Nope, that's Hunter. He's going to be stripped on the way up, but let's see if they give him the shot. He was starting to leave the ground, and we'll see if they let Bryce Hunter go to the line to shoot 2 or if they make the Rams inbound. They will give him 2.
Yes, they will.
Second foul of the half for the Wildcats. The Rams have just 1, but they do have a 41-20 lead. That could change with 2 at the line for Bryce Hunter. He'll leave it short, though, so maybe it won't change.
4 field goals for Mount Vernon to start this third quarter. 3 of them are 3-pointers.
At the line is Bryce Hunter. Missed the first. Let's see if he can knock down the second. And no, sir. Unkind iron. Rebound will go to the Wildcats. That was Dozier. Drops it off. That's going to be Lane Alexander walking it across the timeline. Left hand dribble, steps to the wing. Throws in the corner, Dozier. Right hand dribble for Robbie Dozier. R-O-B-B-Y. No I-E for Dozier except in his last name. And now it'll be the Wildcats swinging around back to Dozier on the wing. Into the corner for, it looks like that was Shadowins. Schaefer going to kick out to Alexander. Steps right wing. Now steps back inside the arc. Looking for the free throw line. Nope. Going to give to Dozier right corner. 3:27 to play in the third quarter. 41-20. The Rams up blackjack here over the Wildcats. Looking to get lucky on a defensive stand here on this possession as Shadowins has it left arc. Sidesteps the defender off the screen. Looking for Schaefer inside. Bumped around by Reeves. Tipped away. That'll be a foul on Dillon for reaching in. I thought it was good defense by Dillon, personally.
It was good defense all the way around. Just good team half-court defense. Again, just a continuation. You know, if you could see it, it's just impressive. Marion doing everything they can to shake their shooters loose and trying to get the ball inside. And the Rams just continue to play great half-court defense, especially inside the arc.
Right of the bucket, Alexander will inbound to Shadowins. Free throw line extended. That was to Schaefer. Back up top, Dozier. Dozier off wing, gets back to the top for Shadowins. 3:04 to play in the third quarter. 41-20 is the Ram lead. They're up 21 in case you just tuned in. Skip pass to the right wing. Ooh. Shadowins gets back to Dodson. His shot short out of bounds on the rebound. Tipped out by Alexander. It'll be Ram basketball. 2:52 left to go in the third. Have you seen our latest Tony Wilt State Farm Player of the Game on WMIXsports.com? If not, you should. Tony Wilt, the sponsor of that, also would love to see in his office online at TonyWilt.com, or hunt down the white State Farm Jeep and see how he can get you to a better state with State Farm. 2:39 to play in the quarter, 41-20 still to score. Rams still up the same 21-point margin. Looking to change that here with Fitzgerald's. Trying to work in against Shadowins, pushes off as he works back to the circle with 2:28 left in the quarter. Into the corner. Blake Jones wants a three. BJ, no, off the back. Rebound will go to Taylor. Saves the possession, gives back to Reeves. Between the circles for Fitz, now to BJ at the circle. Back off to the right side for Taylor. Taylor, Jones, Reeves, Wilson, and Fitz. Good play to Reeves in the lane. They're going to call a charge. Flop on the defender, but that's a good call with the official there, and it's going to be a turnover on the Rams and a foul.
Beautiful wing screen and roll. I don't know.
Dylan just can't catch a break these past two possessions. Picked up a defensive foul and now an offensive foul there on what I thought were two great plays by Dylan Reeves.
Such a great ball screen out there on the right wing. Rolls back to the basket. He's wide open and gets called for a charge as the defender comes over. Judgment call goes against the Rams.
Dozier with it behind the back dribble up top, looking off to the right wing. He's able to find Shadowins. 1:50 to play in the third. Trying not to push off. Now gives back to Dodson. Deep right wing against Reeves. Alexander up top between the rings. Back to the right side for Robbie Dozier. Now to Dodson inside the top of the key. Schaefer with it, left wing. Up top, Alexander.
What do we got?
The illegal screen, I'm not sure.
Yep.
Could be on Lane Alexander, however. No, Justin Shadowins, I was way off. It's your community, your choice, your bank, with 5 locations and friends and neighbors on staff who understand your needs. Community First Bank keeps it simple. Welcome back to personal banking, member Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation. Better known to most of us as FDIC. Backcourt, it's the Rams. Marion trailing 41-20 with 1:30 to play in the third quarter. Off of the right wing, that is Taylor. Back off the left arc, Gilwan Nelson. The Fitz off of the wing with 1:22 left. Third quarter action from the junior high. It's 41-20, still the same score. Fitz looking to roll off baseline. Pull-up jumper from 18, no good, air ball. Backdoor rebound to Schaefer, and now the Wildcats head into the front court via Dozier. Length the floor, layup, no! Rebound tipped away. That's Schaefer coming up with it. Probably a foul or 3 in there somewhere, and now Mike Austin's peepers say there's one there, and that's going to be the 4th on the Rams.
Yeah, the whole sequence was off. Braden took a shot out of the corner, didn't draw iron. We didn't get the rebound, and then they got it down here in transition, and just that entire sequence a little bit off, which is not typical of what we've seen here in the first 2.5 quarters. And that happens.
Rams on top, 41-20. Follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. Find us on Facebook and Instagram as well. 56 seconds left, 41-20 Rams. Marion with the basketball, had the inbound underneath their own bucket. Now Newman looking to get to the buck. Nope, going to throw into the corner. Wildcats with it, that was Braden Ziegler who checked in for the first time tonight. Elbow jumper from the left side by Dodson is no good. Rebound will be Plinkoing away to Gilwan Nelson, and that'll end up being a jump ball. It goes back with Marion. Probably should have been a reach, but
Coach Creel wanted to reach for sure on that. As soon as he got the rebound, he had about 4 hands in there digging at it. Unfortunately, the jump ball was called, and it'll go back to Marion.
Alternating possession rule gives it back to Shane Hawkins' Marion Wildcats, who trail 41-20. That's going to change. It's going to be 41-22. As Schaefer comes up with a big hoop. It's 41-22. Rams lead down to 19.
The baskets are few and far between, though, Chris, for Marion. The Mount Vernon half-court defense has just been so solid thus far.
Rams looking to extend this lead. 13 seconds left in the third quarter. It's been presented by Community First Bank of the Heartland. 8 seconds left. Near the corner is Taylor trying to get to Fitzgerald's with 5. Has to get rid of it. Finds Hunter. He'll have to work up a 3 at the buzzer. It's going to be short. And that'll be your third quarter score. The Mount Vernon Rams 41. The Marion Wildcats 22. We come back to Marion Junior High with fourth quarter action. This is Rams basketball powered by Community First Bank.
Second Chance Auto in Mount Vernon offers great quality cars at bank rate financing, and that's great news. Who else in the area can offer that? For nearly 35 years, they've been helping people with good and not so good credit get a good vehicle at a good price. Just make your payments on time and you can save hundreds, even thousands on the total price of your vehicle. The selection has never been better, so don't get stuck this winter. Second Chance Auto, Route 142 East in Mount Vernon, or call 244-4582. Second Chance Auto. Honest people, honest deals.
Hi, I'm Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. I love this time of year, time that we spend with our family and friends, the lights and decorations, the food, and just the feel of the season. During this season, there are more smiles, more thank yous, and a general feeling of kindness and generosity that is not present as often during the rest of the year. There's a feeling of calm and hope. My Christmas wish for each of you is that you take time to help others and share the blessing of Christmas with others that you meet each day. From all of us at Community First Bank, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Watch the Rams online at WMIXSports.com. Powered by Red Lake College.
Final quarter from Marion, 41-22. The Rams up 19, heading into the final frame as they'll start with the basketball, they being the Rams, pardon the third-person pronoun. And they will go left to right on the inbound. Hunter has it, stranded near the corner, going to work it up to Nelson. He's at the circle, looking to go post, kicks in the corner. Taylor wants another three. No, off the front iron, rebound. Hunter will fight for it. It's going to be a foul on the Wildcats. That'll be on Shadowinds. That'll be the team's fifth.
It'll be interesting to see if Mount Vernon kind of backs off on the three-point basket now up 19, just goes into a little bit more of a protection mode, or if they're going to just play all out and down to the next 1 or 2 minutes left in the game and then shoot free throws. It'll just be anxious. I'll be anxious to see if they do kind of hold back on the threes, because they have shot a whole bunch of them this game and been very successful. But we'll see if they go into a little more of a conservative mode to end this game.
Deep left wing with the basketball. That was Nelson to the top. Wilson looking off the right wing for Taylor. He'll try to drive. Kicks it inside. Gilwan trying to go up to the basket. Fouled by Braden Ziegler, and that'll be his first. That'll send Gilwan to the line to shoot two to try to get this lead back to 20+.
Solid play. Drive it to the basket. Dish to the open guy. Get to the free throw line. Rams shot free throws very well tonight.
Nelson at the line, shooting two. First one is on the way, and it's good. Oops. 42-22, looking to make it 43. Yep, ties the largest lead of the night at 21.
And if you're Marion here, you got to find a way to just get a shot off, because they have not been able to get much of a look at all in this entire game.
See what they can do here in the fourth quarter, and we're going to have an offensive foul. I'm presuming an illegal screen here with 7:03 to play in the fourth quarter. If you're tired of big corporate banking, you have a choice in Jefferson County. Community First Bank is at home in Dixon at Woodlawn and Mount Vernon. Welcome back to personal banking. Member FDIC. Don't let them tell you don't have a choice, because you most certainly do. 43-22, the Rams up 21 with 6:57 to play. Off of the deep left wing, Taylor. He's been on the floor most of the night for this Ram team. Left wing now, and that's going to be a 5-second call. Good defense that time by Ziegler after the illegal screen on the opposite end. Turnover Rams.
It'd be interesting to see if Marion stays in this half-court man, or if they come out of it and they see, we may see some kind of a full-court diamond one or a half-court trap or something to force the ball, to move a little bit faster for the Mount Vernon Rams, maybe force them into mistakes, because at this point they've got to do something. The Mount Vernon has just been too good against that half-court defense of Marion's.
Off of the deep right wing, Rams defending the Wildcats as Dirks look to the top man, Frito. Now left wing, that's Newman. Back to Dozier. Had a nice seam underneath all alone. This is Adam Newman. Makes it look easy, and it's 43-24.
One of the rare uncontested layups of the night for Marion right there.
Off of the right wing, Gilwan. Ball fake. He'll go to the basket. Off right block. Nope, too strong. Rebound to Manfredo, and here come the Wildcats in transition. It'll be Newman quickly. At the elbow left side. Pulls up right post. Jumper's no good. Rebound to the Rams. Bird Watson is expanding their scrubs and shoes. Stop by and see their large variety of brands, styles, comfort now at 1200 Main Street in Mount Vernon. Bird Watson Home Medical and Scrubs right there at 12th and Main, or see their pharmacy now just for you at 34th and Broadway. 2 locations to serve you better, albeit in different ways. 5:43 to go in the fourth quarter. 43-24 the score. We'll get you a score update in just a moment. In fact, let's tell you, Althoff leads Cahokia with 2:42 left in the half. That's first half, 30-19. Fitz looking to change the lead here. Yeah! Fitz knocks down one high off of the window. Good jumper there by Braden. He now has 21 on the night. It's 45-24.
It was high off the glass, wasn't it?
Sure was. We're going to have a whistle on the opposite end. Foul on the Rams will send Newman to the line to shoot 2.
You know, whatever happens in these last 5 minutes, this has been a really impressive defensive outing for Mount Vernon. I know we all like to see those threes fall, and we like to watch the offensive end, but boy, you make hay and you win championships on the defensive end, and they have had a championship defense tonight, in my opinion. They have been rock solid from start to finish.
Both free throws good by Newman. It is 45-26, 5:18 left to go. Rams by 9, make that 19. Left corner, that's Taylor with the basketball. He's going to go baseline. Kicks it over to Fitz, who's wide open. And try to kill some clock here as Jones wants a 3 try. No, off the front iron. Rebound will go into the corner for Dirks. Almost had it poked away. Marion with the rebound in the basketball. At the half, Carbondale was leading Centralia 28-16. Another Bird Watson Pharmacy scoreboard. Bird Watson Pharmacy is dedicated to providing you with superior pharmacy services. You can now visit both Kevin and Chris at 3401 Broadway for all your medication needs. 3 is going to glance off the iron for Shadowlands. That was from the left wing, and Rams get the rebound. 4:43 left in the fourth. 45-26. Gilwan with it right into the circle. Bounce pass will go to BJ. Jones will go to the right wing for Fitzgerald with 4:30 to play. Fourth quarter from Marion Junior High School. The Rams lead the Wildcats 45-26. This is a high school game. As it'll be lost off of the wing or elbow and tipped back to the circle for Taylor. Smith's going to come to the basket. Underhand scoop layup is no good. Rebound will go the other way. Up top, Manfredo looking to go to the right side. Good reverse layup. A kind iron, too, from Adam Newman. He has 6 in the quarter. And we have our first timeout of the night. Doug Creel does not like what he sees. He sees a 21-point lead shrink to 17 with 4:01 to play in the fourth quarter. This timeout presented by the Medicine Shop Pharmacy. 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon, where Dr. Eric Black and staff proudly wish you and your family a happy, safe, and healthy holiday season. Coach Lonnon, probably a good time to call a timeout here with a 21-point lead shrinking to 17.
It is.
A lot of sorts.
It is. I mean, you're still in control of the basketball game, but we got to talk about shot selection now. There's no question about that. You know, with 4 minutes to go, you know, you just need to take really good shots and don't take anything that's low percentage. And of course, tonight, as I say that, and I know what people probably think, well, you know what, everything they've shot tonight's been high percentage with the aerial assault from behind the arc. But the way to play this now is to take good shots, close-range shots, high percentage shots, or get yourself to the free throw line. And that's really it, you know, because you're at 4 minutes now, and it's a 17-point lead. And I'm sure that's probably what was discussed now in the huddle in this timeout by Coach Creel, as the players now come back on the floor.
We ran basketball length of the floor, left to right. 4:01 to play in the fourth, 45-28. Wilson can run the baseline should he need to. Equip your employee team in style. Check out Winning Edge for your team's uniforms, in addition to fan apparel. Find Winning Edge downtown Mount Vernon at 212 South 9th or online at winningedgeusa.com. Fits between the circles with the right-hand dribble. Looks off to the left wing.
Marion just content to stay in that half-court man. No special pressure, full court, three-quarter court, half court, no traps. Just solid man-to-man for Marion. They just don't seem to want to trap the Rams.
As Wilson will use the glass, got the bounce pass assist from Fitzgerald, and that was a nice post move. 47-28, Rams back up 19, 3:20 to go. Deep right wing, that's Trenton Dirks, has Dozier in the corner. Rams looking to roll to 9-1 and finish the 2014 with a 2-1 conference mark. Mid-post is going to be tipped away. They're looking for Manfredo on the left side. Tipped back to Newman. He'll go to the basket. Uses the glass. Good play by Newman. He has 8 in the quarter, and it's 47-30.
Newman has been their one bright spot tonight, Chris.
You can say that again. 1 is a very valuable number. Community First Bank of the Heartland, 1 means more. It's free checking with high yield interest. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Just ask for 1. 2:46 to play in the quarter. In the game, 47-30. The Ram lead is 17. Looking to go to 9-1 and 2-1. Trying to drop Marion to 3-6 and 0-3. Rams are in action tomorrow night against Waterloo. That's at home at Chagnon Gym. We'll have your pregame at 7:30 on 94.1 FM or watch at WMIXsports.com.
Do we have a 1-1? We do. Mike Austin holds up 1-1. Mike Austin been doing this a long time, Chris. I used to have him on girls' games when I was coaching in Anna back in the 90s.
Now the Murphy native has always done a great job. State final quality official as Wilson makes the first of the 1-1. He'll get another. Has the Egyptian Officials Association golf tournament every year that helps raise money for scholarships as Wilson makes both. Usually, I believe, the last Friday in July. We have him on the Saturday Sports Show every year to talk about it. We'll have a busy Saturday Sports Show tomorrow. We'll talk with the man to my right, Jeff Lonnon. We'll talk with Doug Creel about this win. We'll also preview the myriad holiday tournaments going on around the next couple of weeks. Plus the WMIX Sports social media question.
What's that going to be?
Can't tell you.
Do you know?
I may or may not.
May
or may not have come up with it. Between the circles, Manfredo looks back to the left wing on the Marion possession to Newman. To the top, Dirks, now to the right wing. And now a bump foul on Blake Jones as he pushed Newman from behind, and that should be, I believe, just the 6th on the Rams.
It's really good to see the half-court defense continue even this deep into the game, as the Rams just don't want to allow anything from the Marion Wildcats.
Hanging on to a 49-30 lead. 3 from the corner by Shadowins is no good. The rebound will be tipped in. It'll be saved by Dalton Beck, who checks into the game. For the Rams, it's Beck, Bowers, Nelson, Reeves, and Fitzgerald's. Beck will swing it around. It'll be reversed to Fitz from Reeves. 1:59 to play in the fourth. 49-30 the score. We get you a full Bird Watson Pharmacy scoreboard. They go back door to Brighton Bowers. BB comes up big. It's 51-30. Rams have not been held under 50 this season. It's falling with the basketball, and that's going to be a quick touch foul. I don't see how that's on Braden. He might have called it on the other Ram, but be that as it may.
This would be what they call wholesale substitutions. As the Rams run in 4 new players, Brighton Bowers stays on. Big Royale's in the game. Malcolm Ruff.
Did not make a free throw that time. That trip to the line for the Wildcats. 1:37 to go. Brighton Bowers with the basketball.
Quentin Cuiava's down there now. I just saw him get in the game. Nice to see these guys get in, get a little action, because they do work hard in practice and make this whole thing go just as much as everyone else.
Video online at WMIXsports.com is presented by Red Lake College, a nationally ranked community college that can save you thousands with smaller class sizes and over 100 degree and certificate programs. Your journey starts here. Log on to rlc.edu. 1:11 to go. Bowers hanging on with a dribble there at the wing. Almost lost. Gives to Cuiava, tips around. Ruff looking inside. Off glass, no good. Rebound tipped away. Royale, yes! Royale Nesbitt with the bucket. Makes it 53-30. And now they're going to stop the clock to get the subs in.
Nice to see Big Royale get in on the action.
Orphans come from behind to take a lead with 5 minutes left over Carbondale, 41-40. We'll get you a full Bird Watson Pharmacy scoreboard in our Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame. We'll have a 20-well player of the game as well. Dodson, an off-balance shot. Falling away, mid-post jumper by Hunter Dodson, who was not in my book originally, as I said. It'll make it 53-32 with 37 seconds left.
And he's not in my book either. And you know why he's not in my book? Because I copied off your book.
Well, that and the fact that Hawk has 19 players in his roster. from the pyramid.
And we only have 15 spots in the book.
You betcha. My guess is they turned in the varsity JV combined roster to the printer, and there you go. As that's going to be a turnover on the Rams in the front court. 29.1 seconds left. Tony Wilt, glad to help your family with all of their insurance needs. Give his office a call. Find him on the web at TonyWilt.com. Or look for the white State Farm Jeep around town. And that should be a honkin' happy State Farm Jeep. The Rams going to win here tonight. As a long elbow jumper, no good underneath by Braden Ziegler. The putback by Brody King not there either, but King going to go to the line on the Ram foul, but the Rams are going to win this one here tonight.
It's all over. Got in here. We got in this hostile environment early. We were a little worried about it, but everything we talked about in terms of the fast start, few mistakes, it all panned out for the Rams, and it's a dominating road win here in the South 7. And, boy, you'll take those any day of the week.
Missed the first, made the second, did Brody King. 53-33 the score. The Rams are up 20. 15.7 seconds left. As it'll be back off of the right wing. Looking for the handoff, no. Going to go out of the right corner. Now back to Ruff. And he's going to clear out the clock, and that's how this game's going to end. The Mount Vernon Rams will win this one by a final score of 53-34. We'll come back to your Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show after a short break. This is Rams basketball powered by Community First Bank.
Every other incident, it seems as if someone says, "You'll never believe what happened." Hi, this is Chase Landers with Landers Collision Centers of Mount Vernon and Salem. I assure you, Landers Collision Centers has seen and fixed it all. Whether your toddler got behind the wheel and backed into the trash cans, a kid at school thought it would be funny to take off in your son's truck and sideswipe a brick wall, or even if your ex took a major league whack at your truck windows, we can make it go away, and we certainly won't judge. As a direct repair facility for many insurance companies, we take care of just about everything, even getting you into a temporary vehicle and offering free premium detailing for the life of your vehicle. That's the Landers difference. Top to bottom, big or small, Landers fixes them all. Come see us in Mount Vernon and Salem and ask us about free detailing for the life of your vehicle, or call 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888-LANDERS.
Hi, this is Susan, Joe, Star, Monica,
And Kevin.
of People's National Bank in Mount Vernon. All of us at People's National Bank would like to wish you and your family a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Merry Christmas from our family to yours.
People's National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Visit us online 24 hours a day at peoplesnationalbank.com.
The golfer in your life just became the easiest to shop for with holiday savings at Rinley College Golf Outlet. Make them a big hitter. Callaway X2 hot drivers are just $199.99. You're saving $130. That'll buy plenty of balls with the special holiday offer on Titleist Pro V1, Pro V1X golf balls. Only $39.99. Every golfer needs to look the part. All in-stock clothing is buy one, get one half off. Or find gift certificates available in any amount. Make it a Merry Christmas at Rinley College Golf Outlet at the RLC Marketplace in Mount Vernon.
Automart of Salem is your local buy here, pay here car dealer. My name is Matt Collier, and I am the manager of Automart in Salem. If you're in need of a vehicle, no matter what your credit history, we accept all credit applications. You buy here, you pay here. It really is that simple. Contact me, Matt Collier, next to Schmidt Ford of Salem. Call 548-8611. Find us on Facebook or go to automartofsalem.com.
Hello, I'm Shauna Armstrong with Page Insurance. Whether it's your first time buying individual health insurance or you're just looking for better coverage, I can help you find the health plan that's right for you and your family. I'm certified to guide you through the health insurance marketplace and explain the differences between fixed benefit insurance, major medical, short-term medical, as well as any supplemental coverage you may need. Give me a call at 242-7000 or come see me at Page Insurance on Crownview in Mount Vernon.
This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball from WMIX Sports. The Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show starts now.
Welcome back inside the Marion Junior High School. The Mount Vernon Rams victorious, 53-34 winners over the Marion Wildcats. We'll have a Bird Watson Pharmacy scoreboard coming up, as well as a Tony Wilt State Farm Player of the Game. Right now, your Schmidt-Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show. We'll also have scoring and stats. The Mount Vernon Rams beat the Marion Wildcats 53-34 tonight. They are now 9-1, 2-1 in the South 7. Marion drops to 3-6. They are now 0-3 in conference play. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll have a Bird Watson Pharmacy scoreboard, a Tony Wilt State Farm Player of the Game, scoring and stats, and so much more. Back to Marion Junior High in just a moment in the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios. This is Rams basketball, powered by Community First Bank.
Hi, I'm Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. I love this time of year, time that we spend with our family and friends, the lights and decorations, the food, and just the feel of the season. During this season, there are more smiles, more thank yous, and a general feeling of kindness and generosity that is not present as often during the rest of the year. There's a feeling of calm and hope. My Christmas wish for each of you is that you take time to help others and share the blessing of Christmas with others that you meet each day. From all of us at Community First Bank, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
You can count on us. Yes, you can.
Did you hear what Chrysler is doing? Hi, this is Roy Schmidt, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram dealer at King City Chrysler Center in Mount Vernon. Chrysler is offering 0% financing for up to 84 months. It's Black Friday savings every day to find savings like this. That's right, 0% financing for up to 84 months, plus available bonus cash on Chrysler 200, Chrysler Town & Countries, and Dodge Grand Caravans. Unlike the stores, you will not have to wait in line or take a number for these Black Friday-like savings. Simply come see one of our sales associates, 0% financing for up to 84 months on these select models every day at King City Chrysler Center, 1603 Broadway in Mount Vernon, or view our new and pre-owned inventory online at KingCityChryslerCenter.com.
You can count on us. Yes, you can.
Make that Rams fan in your life easy to buy for this Christmas. Winning Edge in downtown Mount Vernon has an amazing assortment of apparel and novelties. Rams gear is perfect for a stocking stuffer or gift wrapped under the tree. There's plenty of orange and black for the men, women, and youth in your life, with sizes ranging from 6 months to 3X. See the new fashions and styles at 212 South 9th Street in Mount Vernon, or shop from anywhere at store.winningedgeusa.com. Winning Edge wishes everyone a Merry Christmas.
This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball, powered by Community First Bank of the Heartland.
Welcome you back, WMIX FM, WMIXsports.com. Chris Hugo with Lady Rams basketball coach Jeff Lonnon. Lady Rams are not playing tonight. How about the Rams? They beat Marion on the road 53-34. It would have been impressive if the Lady Rams would have beaten the Marion Wildcats 53-34, no less. But here we are, Rams basketball tonight. We'll be back tomorrow night. The Rams will welcome the Waterloo Bulldogs. 6:15 JV start. No, 6 o'clock JV start. Means we're on the air at 7:15. 7:30 will probably be your opening tip from Shagnon Gymnasium tomorrow night. Rams Athletics on your radio is presented by Community First Bank of the Heartland. And if you're tired of big corporate banking, you have a choice in Jefferson County. Community First Bank is at home in Dixon and Woodlawn and Mount Vernon. Welcome back to personal banking. Member FDIC. Plenty of action going on in the high school ranks tonight. Boys action after 3. Murphy leads Heron 40-29. Into the 4th, Belleville East trailing an unnamed opponent on the Twitterverse, 48-46. Looks like some final scores for you. Woodlawn on the AM beat Waltonville 43-25. Mater Dei beats Quincy Notre Dame 70-58. Breeze Central beats Carlisle 44-32. Litchfield victorious over Vandalia 51-44. Taylorville beats Charleston 55-51. Some updates from around the area. At the half, Nashville leads Sparta 28-22. Also at the half, last report, Fairfield led Vienna 33-31. Another halftime score, Carterville led Anna Jonesboro 31-23. Christopher was leading Chesterfield 38-37 at halftime. And in the fourth quarter, with about 1:10 left, Centralia and Carbondale are tied at 46 in an important South 7 Conference matchup, as we are looking for other scores from around the region. At the half, the Conrad Allen Wayne City leads Crab Orchard 29-28. Earlier game at the Conrad Allen, Sisney beats Thompsonville 80-45. After 3, Harrisburg leads Massac County 43-42. Also after 3, an update, SV leads Christopher 50-46. I was looking for Cahokia Althoff. Get you one final update there. Waiting on my guy. Looks like Althoff was leading at halftime over Gogia 36-25. Scoreboard updates presented by Bird Watson Pharmacy. Bird Watson's pharmacists, Kevin and Chris, are working together to provide you with the absolute best pharmaceutical services. You can now visit their store at 3401 Broadway for all of your pharmacy needs. 53-34, the final here. Rams improved to 9-0. The JV is 9-1. JV is 5-0 as they beat Marion 50-32. Similar scores for the varsity and JV tonight. We see how the varsity score became that way with their scoring and stats.
That's right, a good night for the Rams. They were paced in scoring by Braden Fitzgerald. He had 21 points. Shantez Taylor had 11. Luke Wilson had 7. Bryce Hunter 5. Gilwan Nelson 5. Royale Nesbitt had 2. Brighton Bowers had 2. For a total of 53 points for the Mount Vernon Rams. For the Marion Wildcats, they were paced by Adam Newman with 10 points. Justin Shadowins had 8. Robbie Dozier 6. Cole Schaefer 3. Brody King 2. R.J. Manfredo 2. Hunter Dodson 2. And Lane Alexander had 1, and they had a total of 34 points. Statistically, just a few of interest. Mount Vernon out-rebounded Marion tonight, 23-19. In the turnover battle, not a lot of turnovers at all in the game. The ball handling was pretty good by both teams tonight. Mount Vernon just, and this is unofficial, of course, but I think this is right on or within one. If I missed one, forgive me, but I had them at 7 turnovers for the game, and I had Marion at just 4 turnovers for the game. Shooting, Marion did not shoot the ball well tonight. They shot 11 for 32 from the field, 33%. Mount Vernon 17 for 31 for 54.8%. Good night for the Mount Vernon Rams from the field, of course, and then from the free throw line, both teams attempted 15 free throws. Marion made 10 for 66.6%. Mount Vernon shot 15 as well and made 11 for 73.3%. So again, in every statistical category, Mount Vernon pretty much dominated this game, Chris.
It really looked that way from start to finish. Just a dominant performance by the Mount Vernon Rams.
It was, and when you can knock down threes like that right out of the gate, and everybody just kind of sits down when you're on the road, and that's just so important, and it's not easy to do. These are not the rims that you normally see every day in practice. The backdrop is definitely different than Chagnon Gymnasium, especially on this one end where the seats extend high above the basket. There's no stage in here. It's just a concrete wall on the other end. So it was an impressive shooting exhibition by the Rams, considering the different backdrop that they had to deal with tonight. And that's a good sign. I think they didn't let any of this bother them. They came in here and they were very well prepared. I thought, again, I've said this, during the game, but I thought defensively, we talk about all the threes and all the offense, but defensively, boy, you got to like that. You gave up 34 points and nothing was easy for the Marion Wildcats tonight. You just didn't see anybody catch it, hardly at all until the second half. And that was just 1 or 2 times where they just had a clean look at the rim. And, boy, that's a good sign. It really is. You've got to win in the South 7, not only with great offense, but you've got to have a pretty salty defense too. And I thought that was one real bright spot tonight, that I noticed just as a coach, was not so much the great offense when the ball went in the basket, but you're going to have nights where that ball won't go like it did tonight, on the offensive end. And when you can play defense, you always give yourself a chance on the other end. You're not going to be able to rain down threes like that every night. It just doesn't work that way for anybody. And so good to see, the Rams on the other end holding the team down into the 30s. And when you do that night in and night out, you always give yourself a chance to win, no matter how good or bad it goes on the offensive end for you.
Sometimes you have those nights where everything works out for you, and sometimes you have those nights It just seems like everything is going wrong, and it certainly seemed like for the Shane Hawkins and the Marion Wildcats, the latter was their type of night, but the former was the Ram type of night. Everything went right for the Rams, everything went wrong for the Wildcats.
Yeah, and that's basketball, and that's, but I will tell you this, though, the Rams had a whole lot to do with what went wrong with Marion tonight. There's no question that, when you can't generate, good looks offensively, and you can't catch a ball off a screen and turn and see the basket, you're facing a really good half-court defense, and that's what we saw tonight from the Rams. I just felt like the Rams were a step quicker, and therefore, despite, Marion making the basket cuts and all the fancy stuff offensively, with the screening and those types of things, the speed of the Rams athletes just appeared to be a step quicker, and they were able to fight through and maybe get to some shooters that maybe some other teams don't get to, against Marion. So that was impressive to see. It was a good sign. And, the thing now is we got to forget this one. We got this one out of the way, and then we got to turn around and then you got to play, less than 24 hours from now against a Waterloo team on Saturday night. So on to the next one.
On to the next one, indeed. On to another break. When we come back, we'll have your Tony Wilt State Farm Player of the Game. The Mount Vernon Rams 53, the Marion Wildcats 34. Rams are now 9-1, 2-1 in the South 7. Marion's 3-6. They are now 0-3 in conference play. Carbondale did beat Centralia on a buzzer beater, 48-46. We'll give you an updated conference standing here in just a moment, in addition to the Player of the Game. It's coming up next on your Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show. This is Rams basketball, powered by Community First Bank.
Registration for spring classes at Rinley College is going on now. Rinley College can save you thousands of dollars and put you on the fast track to a new career or continued education with over 100 degree and certificate programs. Trained academic counselors will make sure you're on the right path, whether you plan to transfer to a four-year university or head straight into the workforce. Registration by appointment continues through December 23rd. Call 618-437-5321 or log on to rlc.edu. Rinley College, your journey starts here.
At Banterra, we understand that banking is a relationship. It's a friendly face that knows your name, understands your needs, supports your goals. Banterra offers a complete range of personal and business banking products with competitive rates and loans that range from small projects to multi-million-dollar opportunities. We offer conveniences such as online banking, mobile banking, and direct deposit. For a strong community bank with exceptional customer service, Banterra is a smart choice for your banking needs. Banterra Bank, a proud supporter of Southern Illinois high school sports. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Happy holidays. This is Mike from Tyler's in Mount Vernon, and our family's third generation is proud to bring to you the most innovative car, truck, and SUV store. We appreciate your business. It's the totally new, totally Tyler, and it's totally for you. Happy holidays from Tyler, Toyota, Buick, GMC. Exit 95, Mount Vernon, Illinois, or on the web at tylertoyota.net.
Totally Tyler. Toyota.
Hi, this is your local State Farm agent, Tony Wilt, and proud supporter of the Mount Vernon Rams. Whether you are a new customer or one that has been loyal to State Farm for years, let me take this opportunity to thank you for your business. If you are not currently with State Farm and are looking for someone you can trust to handle your insurance or financial service needs, let me invite you into our office. You will have a local agent you can work with, backed by the industry leader in State Farm. Find us in the phone book, online, or flag the State Farm Jeep down if you have to. However you find us, we look forward to talking to you soon.
This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball from WMIX Sports. The Tony Wilt State Farm Player of the Game is next.
Welcome back, WMIX FM. WMIXSports.com had your streaming video tonight as the Mount Vernon Rams beat the Marion Wildcats here at Marion Junior High. Final score was 53-34. I'm Chris Hugo. Lady Rams basketball leader Jeff Lonnon is alongside. Seth Gass back at the Mount Vernon studio, and somewhere Avery Barton handling the camera for WMIXSports.com. Jeff, we talked about it off the air here on the Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show. Seems pretty obvious to most of us about the Tony Wilt State Farm Player of the Game, just who it is.
Braden Fitzgerald again, no question about that. He was absolutely the spark in the first quarter, and the guy that kind of got the key to our game going, which was that fast start. He was absolutely phenomenal offensively and defensively early in the game. And then in the second quarter, I thought even though he didn't score points, he just settled in and he ran the offense, and he didn't get he didn't take any shots that he shouldn't take. I think he got everybody settled down, and then he came back and started scoring his points again in the third and fourth quarter. So he ran the team well tonight, and he led the team, and he also was responsible, I think, for this big blowout by just getting the Rams, off to a quick start and getting this big crowd out of the game early. So kudos to him, and we go on to the next one.
How important was that to make the crowd a non-factor so early like they did?
Well, it's everything. I mean, when you come into a gym like this that, we don't know much about, and our players have obviously played here, early in the year, but again, a whole different atmosphere in a South 7 game. They did the job, and I thought Coach Creel did a really nice job of preparing him for that atmosphere. I think this was a game he was a little bit worried about, just in talking to him, because when you go on the road, you don't know, and especially in a gym like this. And I'm sure he's very pleased to get on the bus and go back to Mount Vernon tonight with this victory. And but he won't cherish it too long, I guarantee it, because he's got another team coming tomorrow, and he'll be working on them tonight. And there's one thing that I can promise you is they will be prepared when they play tomorrow night against the Waterloo Bulldogs, despite the short turnaround.
No doubt about that. We'll talk with Coach Creel about that tomorrow on the Saturday Sports Show. We'll talk with Jeff Lonnon. We'll talk about his Lady Rams as they head into the Mascoutah Holiday Tournament in a couple of weeks.
Better say hi to Brian Reynolds.
Reynolds is listening.
He is.
Yeah.
I wanted to get him in, but we had too much going on. He's listening. He just sent me a text message. Lady Ram manager for the last 4 years. He wanted to say hi to you and me.
There we go. Hello, Brian. Good to have him a part of the broadcast tonight. And let's see. Saturday Sports Show tomorrow, AM 940, WMIXSports.com. Rams tomorrow night on the FM with video at WMIXSports.com. Stay up to date for the info on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at WMIX Sports. For Jeff Lonnon, for Avery Barton, for Seth Gass, back at our Mount Vernon studio, I'm Chris Hugo reminding you the final score. The Mount Vernon Rams 53, the Marion Wildcats 34. Good night from Marion.
Mount Vernon Rams basketball from WMIX.